The 2021 Giro d'Italia was the 104th edition of the Giro d'Italia, a 3-week Grand Tour cycling stage race. The race started on the 8th of May and finished on the 30th of May. On the 26th of May 2019, the race organizers RCS Sport originally announced that the start of the 2021 Giro would be in Sicily, Italy. However, on the 4th of February 2021, RCS Sport announced that the race would instead start in Turin, with the rest of the race route being announced on the 24th of February 2021. 23 teams received invitations to participate in the 2021 Giro d'Italia. All 19 UCI World teams were entitled and obliged to enter the race, and they were joined by 4 second-tier UCI Pro teams. Alpecin Phoenix, the best performing UCI Pro team in 2020, received an automatic invitation, while the other 3 teams were selected by RCS Sport, the organizers of the Giro. Bardiani CSF Faison and Vini Zabu Brado KTM continued their streak of wildcard invitations to the race, while Iolo Comita made its Grand Tour debut. The teams were announced on the 10th of February 2021. On the 15th of April 2021, after positive doping tests for Matteo Sprefico and Matteo De Bonis left them facing a potential suspension, Vini Zabu Brado KTM withdrew their participation from the race. As a result, regular invitee Androni Giocattoli Sidermic, which had participated in the last 3 Giros but had initially missed out on an invitation, were awarded the last wildcard invitation. The teams participating in the race are UCI World Teams, UCI Pro Teams. The pre-race favorites were the 2019 Tour de France champion Egan Bernal, despite not having raced since a crash in the 2020 Il Lombardia. Other top contenders were Hugh Carthy, Alexander Vlasov and 2 Maglia Rosa wearers from the 2020 edition, João Almeida and Jay Hindley, the eventual 2020 runner-up. Multiple Grand Tour winner Vincenzo Nibali also started the race, but due to only recently having recovered from injury, was not mentioned among the favorites. Riders believed to be the main contenders for victories on the sprint stages were Caleb Ewan, Fernando Gaviria and Tim Merlier. The full route, consisting of 21 stages covering a distance of 3,479.9 kilometers and an elevation gain of over 47,000 meters, was announced by RCS Sport on the 24th of February 2021. The race was bookended by 2 individual time trials in Torino and Milano, respectively. There were 6 summit finishes, the first of which is on stage 6 to Ascoli Piceno. The summit finishes also included the infamous Monte Zoncolan on stage 14 and 3 of the last 5 stages. There were also 6 stages designed for the sprinters to contest and 2 rest days after the 10th and 16th stages, though stage 16 to Cortina d'Ampezzo did not feature a summit finish. It was initially earmarked as the Queen stage by race organizers, as riders were due to cover over 5,700 meters of elevation gain, and the Passo Pordoi was due to award the Cima Coppi Award to the first rider to cross it as the highest climb of the race. However, due to poor weather, the stage was rerouted to remove the Pordoi and Fedaia, significantly shortening it and leaving the Passo Giao as the only climb in the Dolomites. With the removal of the Passo Pordoi, the Passo Giao also became the Cima Coppi of the race. The 19th stage was also changed 3 days before it was run. The original route had the riders climb the Materone climb and then descend into Guineas. However, following the Stresa-Materone cable car crash, the route was changed out of respect to those affected to remove the climb, leading the riders straight to Guineas. The stage was shortened by 10 kilometers. General classification, points classification, mountains classification, young rider classification, team classification.